Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome to sisi, the tester for EVE Online. Welcome to the second mass test for the Scylla release. We're going to check it out. I missed the first one, unfortunately, because I again made a mistake with the hour conversion, because in Iceland the hour never changes and here in Belgium it does 2 times a year. But I'm here for the second one. We're here mostly to test performance, of course. You can also see now from the first FPS monitor, DirectX 11 client NVIDIA GeForce GTX 580 is my card, 60 frames per second zoomed out with a few hundred people on the field, and you can also see the new icons. Of course, the mass testing channel has just been set to moderated mode, so we should be starting any moment now. Let's take a look around. I should be in range. Yeah, I'm in range from the gate, so that's okay. And there we go. We actually have another Nestor warping in. Let me see here. We got a Moros. So if I zoom in on him, I'm not sure if it's going to be too visible. I'm recording this with OBS, but that is basically the Dreadnought icon. It's like the battleship, but with two little extras at the bottom. Let me see what else we've got here. We've got a Roar Call, pretty unique looking icon on that one. And of course I'm also keeping one eye on the mass testing channel if we get instructions. Sacrilege over here, so that's the cruiser, basically a triangle with a little upward inflection. Any battle cruisers? Proteus, again that's a cruiser icon. Talos, so that's gonna be the battle cruiser one. Okay, like a little heart. Then Archon, that's the carrier. Thanatos again, carrier. And then battleship is right here, pretty much the closest to a triangle. So that's all looking okay. Here is the Roar Call again. Thanatos. Coercer. So that looks like a destroyer. Yes, it is. Polaris from CCP Maxwell. So we got a couple of these in as well. That should be the frigate icon then, because this is the Manticore. So yes, it is. Alright, and I am in this one right here, the Rattlesnake that I tend to use for missions. I'm in Fleet W, so normally I'll set up the gate camp, and no Titans on the field just yet, which is unusual. 300 in local, pretty much. Those are the stats. Frames FPS looking okay at the moment, if I'm zoomed out at least. A couple of people jumping already. I'm at the bottom, yes. Okay, good to go. Let's wait for the instructions. In the meantime, I did get one error when trying to join a voice chat in Fleet, but I should still be okay. Other than that, performance is looking pretty much okay. There is the flare. A couple more people coming in. The constant thumping of warp. People exiting warp. There we go, even more. Another carrier. Anything happening in masked questions? Nope. Okay. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how many people we get in here, what the performance is like. This feature of download on demand should be enabled as well. And so I'm not sure if CCP is going to have a means of testing that by somehow adding something that that should be downloaded or something like that, and see how that affects performance. But we will see how they decide to do it. Lots of carriers. Okay, quick reminder, I guess, from CCP Habakkuk about what's gonna happen. Meet in FD at the gate to XBV, which is where I am. We'll jump, then we'll align to pulse beacon, warp to the pulse beacon, shoot the control tower, align to point dots. It's not saying anything just yet. Nope. Fleet W sets up a gate camp. Fleet X goes and fight at the gate camp. Warp to planet 1 and shoot NPCs, optional. Usually, so I've only seen this happen once or twice, I think. So we'll see how it goes. And oh, here is actually a super carrier. if I can, a Nyx right there, icon is like that, and that's a Thanatos. How is it different from the Thanatos? Not seeing it. Actually, it's the same. So a Nyx and a Thanatos, pretty much the same icon from what I can tell. There is a little fleet icon there as well. Whoop. Is that a drone? Yeah, I actually put drones on there as well. So here is integrated hobgoblin going around. You know, if you need to like target all of the sentry drones or something like that, that could really be helpful with the new icons. And here we go. Should be ready to start pretty soon. Welcome to this mass test. We start in a few minutes with the first jump. More people coming in. Local 322. Performance, yeah, dropping a little bit. Please assemble at the gate. Everyone is moving in. We've got a red chimera. Hardeners actually feel that it's still okay. Yeah, performance, little bumps here and there when people jump in on grid. And guards, well, I get a couple of wardens as well, so I should be okay. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Interbus edition. Select the gate and be ready to jump. I guess it's gonna be the best move here. Maybe custom tracking position. Can put that a little bit lower. And resources loading, so I guess they are doing it. Maybe it's because like a ship came on grid, like the Interbus editions, and I needed to download that. Here again, we've got resources loading. Interesting. On the performance, still feels okay as long as I stay zoomed out. What the hell is all of this? Leopard. Oh, okay, interesting. Shuttle icon as well. Let's go and have a look at these. Small fleet of leopards. And so a hollowed out triangle seems to be their icon. Okay, pretty cool. And here is the big blob. Ready to jump. Of course, if it gets too hectic, I can always disable hide all brackets. Is that here? Hide all brackets. I could do that, but at the moment we're still at 60 frames per second, so I'm actually gonna leave them on for now. We'll see how it works out. 314 local. We need more in W. Why? It's not like this really matters that much. Red leopards, okay. Oh, has that pop-up been limited to 3 now? Interesting. They may have limited the list. Maybe I should see over here too. Oh no, here we actually do get 5 of them. So there we go. Zoomed out, it's definitely a little bit different, and I do feel remind PvP is only allowed during the gate camp. Okay, I guess it takes some getting used to the new icons, but it is pretty clear. I feel that you can see, you know, battleship pretty obviously. Here we've got carriers. Normally, yep, carrier. What was the dreadnought icon? Oh yeah, with a little bit on the sides and the bottom there. And then you get some frigates flying in there, which are maybe a bit more visible because of this. You know, you can see they're fast, they're a bit smaller in icon size. I actually feel this is quite okay, and does help with recognizing the situation of the entire fleet. Before this, do not fight other players, do not use smart bombs or bombs, and do not use bubbles. Thank you. I will get rid of the peoples and places window, the one that just takes up a lot of real estate. I may also get rid of D-scan. Yeah, just for sake of the mass test, let's try to not have too many windows up either. Performance still around 60 frames per second. If you're wondering, GTX 580, it's been a while since I upgrade my computer. I'm planning to do so this summer, but for now it's still serving me quite okay. What is this? Archon, yep, carrier. Just need to get used to it a little bit, and then that's a battleship, obviously, like a nightmare, like there. Harbinger, so that's battlecruiser icon. Yeah, you just have to get used to it. This destroyer, so the long one, very recognizable. Dreadnought carrier. Forced vacations from Singularity. Okay. And no Titans. Weird. Is that a couple of oracles? Oracle and Caracal. And battleship, cruiser, warping in. Battleship warping in. Dreadnought, yeah, I think it's gonna be an improvement. Local 362. Revenant being bumped. That's not here, right? Let's zoom out even more. Yeah, they're somewhere else, I guess. Most of the super caps are probably somewhere else for Cynos. Rookie ship, Leopards, Zvipu. Just the frigates. Impair right there. Okay, frigates is that one. All right. Orthrus. Not sure what that effect was, but did cause performance to go down. As soon as you zoom in, performance will go down significantly, of course. Yep, 360. And we're still trying to stay at 60, but okay, my audio is enabled, so that should be all right. We include some performance fixes for audio and are interested in the results. I'm not sure what that blue thumping is that happens. See if I can spot it. Yep, it's something on the Bargist, I think. Space spatula. We've got some people. Yep, what the hell is that? Maybe. If you know what this is, that would be interesting. Because I've not really seen that effect before. Entosis link? Don't think so. Maybe that anti-lock burst thing, that's a possibility. Right, let's get ready to go into XBV. And yeah, strange effect. Cynos will be okay. $368. Couple of early jumps, they're always there. And are those drones? Templars. Those are fighters. Oh my god. That reminds me a lot of Battlestar Galactica or Space Invaders. I am ready, CSP Habakkuk, call it. Waiting for Sino setup. Alright. And so that's the bark is bouncing around a little bit. That's some bumping happening there too. Come on. More carriers. Lots of carriers. I'm in range. Yeah, okay. Performance definitely dipping a little bit as the camera moves around it. Holding at 50 frames per second, something like that. All right. Let's get our finger on the button. 1 and jumping to XPV. That fixed frames per second. Now let's see how long it takes me. Traffic control 168 seconds, 163. It's not going to last that long.
Jump,
though.
jump, jump.
Ouch. That's the one unknown factor when recording. It's the fleet voice, which was quite loud. And here we go. Pretty smooth. Performance back where it pretty much should be. And we've got some sinos and stuff coming in, so yeah. Felt alright, nothing out of the ordinary. Boss should be somewhere over here. Let's see if I can find it already. Or is it the red one? Nope. Systems office. Boss warping. Let's select that one. And now local needs to fill up. Still already 241, so that's okay. There come all the sinos. Broadcast spotted an enemy at the gate. Okay. Maybe I'll start my aligning already. Post warping, align 2. Yeah, just as we get the instruction to do so. I will also activate my hardeners at this point and be ready for the next phase. Fix our Navy issue. Ooh, there is a Titan, and that's the Titan icon. Okay, first decent look at it. That one consists out of 3 parts. Pretty cool. A couple more super carriers as well. You don't see any differences between the carriers and the super carriers. So, a couple of premature warpers again. I'm ready to warp, so that's okay. And they're warping somewhere else. Ishtar. Warp. Let's go.
Warp drive active.
Fleet is moving. I am not alone. It's within a baton. With sliced apples. Both of us in the warp tunnel. And heading over there. Performance in warp, yeah, no problem. A couple guys passing us, you do see that on the overview, all of those cruisers. Legion, Vixor Navy issue, there the Abaddon catches up to me, and Oracle as well. So maybe zoom out just a little bit, because there will be a lot of people present already. And I guess they'll be firing. Here we go, arriving. Assets do take a little bit of time to load in. So fully zoomed out seems to be the best. And there is the boss with online arrays, okay, and some defenses. Let's also target it and be ready to fire. Oh my god, they already have through the shields. So people have been hard at work. You can see Guard 2s here, sentry drones ready as well. Not going to completely force it. Let's take a look at performance as more and more and more warps in. What are these drones? Energy, so fighters. Oh my god, big fleet coming in here. Even more. I'm just going to patiently wait for the instructions to actually fire on the boss. Local 377, so close to 400 for this mass test, and card 2, 30 frames per second. Now shoot the control tower and nothing else. Alright, guards out. Why am I moving? Orbit 500, I guess. Engage, and missiles away as well. Ouch. Hits of 1800, 500 for glancing. Okay, looking alright. Zoomed out now, 20 frames per second. Only one siege cycle. Completely zoomed out. Can we improve performance like this? This is the maximum. Yeah, trying 30 frames per second with all the action going on. I can rotate the camera around it like this pretty smoothly, but sometimes there is a bit of hanging. Right, and if I try to zoom in a bit on the action, performance does take quite a nosedive. I have OBS running, it could do a little bit to performance, but 18, 19 frames per second zoomed in. Here we go, loading. Alright. Let's hope that I'm still in range of my sentries when this finishes. Not that it matters that much here on CC. We get a whole flight of fur polks. Maybe I should try zooming in on these. Let's, here we go. Now I was also shooting at the boss. Performance completely zoomed in, looking away from the fleet. You can still get like 30 frames per second if you're lucky. Looking at the fleet, that's going to be horrendous. Diving at 20 frames per second again, one big cloud of the new icons. But I don't feel like it is problematic or that different. You know, I don't feel like the icons have caused a substantial increase in the needs for performance. or I should say just decrease in performance of the client, still feels pretty much the same. Shield is slowly breaking. I'll just add a bit of DPS here. We are at 5%. Republic Fleet Bouncers, yep. Ishtar. Okay. Now armor, that will be a lot faster. It's going up as well.
Control F.
2400. Oh, I could also activate omnidirectional tracking link. Why the hell not? Structure. Yep, 20 frames per second, fully zoomed, like zoomed in halfway, fully zoomed out, 30 frames per second. It's pretty much what I can do. Boom, there goes the pos, and performance increasing right away for a bit. Yeah, 45 frames per second. So the modules, the effects of the weapons, it does add a lot to the weight of the client. Interesting, almost at 50 again now, fully zoomed out. So that's pretty good. Poitot, I think I'll just, did I call him back? Yes. Stargates, Poitot, line 2. But alright, no real problems or anything like that to detect. Feels pretty much in line with previous tests. And what have we got now? That's the Titan. Interesting effect. Well, again, I'm stumped. I don't know. What the hell? Is that a widow? Okay. Let's zoom in on that. Oop, that's gone with my zooming in. That was weird. Like a wormhole popped up right around that widow somehow. Alright. What the hell? The drifters are up to stuff. Right, drones have been scooped. We are aligned. Fully zoomed out. We are quite okay. Look at that. Well, as it recovers more stably, 50 to 60 is doable. Right. Fleet W, we get to go. So Stargate, point dot jump. Let's go. But zoomed out. All right, doing pretty well. We are warping. Really big dip here, but of course that is leaving the grid. Doesn't like that too much. And this time we're with the Balgorn. It is my PvE mission feed pretty much. Not a great feed either. Someone requested it, I think, despite the fact that this is sisi, so don't pay too much attention to this. But I could go over this. 5 rapid heavy missile launcher 2s. Then I've got a drone link augmenter, 3 drone damage amps 3 ballistic control systems, so that really helps with the DPS, which is sitting at 778 for drones, 850 for missiles. Then I've got EM and adaptive invulnerability fields, a large shield booster, a couple of large shield extenders, omnidirectional tracking link, and an afterburner. Not sure if that's a good choice. Maybe a TP or something could actually be better. And then I've got cap actually cap, and then large core defense field extender 1 in the rigs. But don't let me tell you that this is like a great fit or anything like that. Serpentis rear admiral on the field. Interesting. We will go orbit at 25, putting the gate in range of my sentries. Should be okay. Should have plenty of stuff to fire at. And Fleet X is going to prepare their jump in. Poor Serpentis. He's gonna have a really bad day, I think. But brave Chief Protector going after them. And I guess that's a really big difference here. These are not filled. So these NPC ones, these rats are not filled for the icons. That's obviously a bit of a difference. Let's bring these online. Should I use ogres? Maybe I should actually consider using ogres and doing an orbit at 15, close to where they would warp in, or jump in, I should say. Can I target him as well? There we go, someone is taking care of him. A legion. Couple of drones, some missiles coming in from Tengu. Boom, gone. Alright, omnidirectional on as well. And then CCP Sledgehammer in a Tengu here. He's not in our fleet. Another Tengu. Look, I do like this, honestly. Look at that whole flight of fighters going around there. I actually think that this is pretty cool, so I may just do this one completely zoomed out, taking a look at the icons. Here's a small fleet of hornets around the Macarial here. Then you've got the missiles that are still pretty visible. Honestly, this looks okay. This looks quite a bit different from just the straight up brackets. It's a bit quite fun here to see all of these. Ooh, ECM Hornets, no icon, interesting. Should probably file a bug report for that. Yep, look at that, Hornets EC300s, completely iconless, interesting. So that's a bit of a bug, I'll definitely report that when I do the survey. Fleet X warp report still holding, so they're not coming in just yet normally. Here we've got Tengu versus Proteus, and is it? No, it's not CCP. But yeah, zoomed out like that, sometimes watching the movements from the drones I feel is pretty cool. Especially the fighters, because they have a really cool icon. Probably the coolest icon. Fleet X is getting ready. Performance feels quite okay. Bounty payment. Achievement unlocked, or no, just a notification. Okay. I'll drop ogres, and then I'll look for a decently big target to attack that's close to me. I don't even have anything like a point, but we'll just hit something, approach it, and then maybe also try and take a look at it close up for the performance here as well. Zoomed out again, it's quite okay. We are only 146, so I think we're gonna have 200 guys from X that will be coming in. Jump and fight. So here we go. Sino is up. What is that? A Thanatos right away. How far is he? Right next to me. But maybe if we can attack something just a bit more my size, like a battleship, That would be pretty good, but we appear to have chosen a spot right in the middle of the enemy cap fleet. Battleship right here, is that Vindicator? That's not target, is still invulnerable. Macariel. Approach. Right, let's see if we can hit that really hard. And then if I get attacked, we'll activate our shield. Booster. Okay, let's see if we can zoom in and see who the hell it is we are actually fighting. Right there. Oh, he's pulling away from me. That bloody... He's trying to get away from me. Oh my god, look at the chunks he's getting though. That's pretty cool. Let's see if I can go after him. Macariel down. Boom. That one is down. Okay. This one. Enemy Thanatos. Enemy Thanatos. What the hell? This is only for the mass tests. Performance here, yeah, 20 frames per second zoomed in. So that's not the best. Let's hit the Thanatos. Let's give that one an orbit at 2500. And not sure if we'll be able to do a lot to him. Well, doing some shield damage, of course. They tend to be armored tanks, so maybe I should indeed look for something a bit better for me. Typhoon fleet issue at 24. And that Bargist, that could be pretty good as well. I think I can approach him, so we'll switch targets. That's going to take too long. Try and go after that carrier. So here we go. I'm still not targeted for some reason. So Typhoon Fleet Edition, burst of the afterburner, and let's zoom out. Let's have a look at it zoomed out as well. Ouch. Performance though, 15 frames per second, even fully zoomed out. I'm not getting much more out of it. Now let's hope that once my missiles come in here, we can actually break that armor tank. Looks like it to me. Hits not that bad. 25, let's go. So this is actually also decently similar to what I have on the Armageddon. The idea is actually to do a lot of DPS, be able to apply it decently well, and take out the target quickly. Hopefully maybe try and get a small fleet fight going your way because of that. Taking out the crucial ship early on. Action is in point dots. Okay, we're still doing it. Some of my ogres taking a bit of damage, but of course the rattle bonuses are not bad. His armor slowly going down. I am being targeted though, so let's start shield boosting, because I won't last too long, I think. Performance on the fight at the moment, local 334. Yeah, that's actually decently painful. 20, bouncing around the 20 frames per second on average is what I would say. Poor ogres, their shields are also slowly going down. Must be some smart bomb cycles or something like that. Tie-dye? Not really. He's half done, but so am I. No more of these. Scrammed and webbed as well. And my shield is really my buffer, so I won't last so I won't last long anymore, I think. But at least we tried. Look at that. It's pretty obvious as well when there's like 200, I think, to against 114 Fleet W. So that will make it a bit short, but pretty good tests nonetheless. And yeah, Rattlesnake, pretty damn good ship. Kill report, insurance, gate. Let's see if I can jump the gate to get out. Could be okay. Otherwise, if I get potted, that's absolutely fine as well. Oh, I may not be able to do so because of a timer. 40 seconds. Yeah, unable to dock or use stargates. And that's,
The Stargate denies you permission to jump for the moment.
yeah, I'll wait it out. Let's keep an eye fully zoomed out then. 20 frames per second. So yeah, weapon activation and then especially in between ships is pretty hard on the client. We had around 30 I think for the post bash, around 20 for the actual fight. In the meantime I can almost jump, but no noticeable tie-dye, which is yeah, not bad for performance I think. So let's do that. This 320 man fight, not a bad performance. Anyways, there we go. We are back in XBV on our way to FD, where I could reship if I want to continue the test, but I'm going to stop the recording here at least. I'll see if they do go for like an NPC part after the fight. I may yet join them. But for this view at the second mass test for the Scylla release, that's it guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time.